When you were at the marina that night, did you see anything that might have indicated who your husband was meeting with?
I saw a car. It was a silver Honda Accord. Had a vanity plate number MSUBOSS.
Did you ever find out who that car belonged to?
Yes, I ran a search of the plate that night.
Would you recognize a copy of those search results if I showed them to you?
Yes, I would.
Let the record reflect I'm approaching opposing counsel with State's Exhibit 4. Mrs. Wheeler, what have I just handed you now?
These are the results of the search that I ran on the car that night.
Have these search results been changed or altered in any way?
No, these are them.
Plaintiff's for, or prosecution's for evidence, Your Honor.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Public record 8038, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may I respond? If I may direct the court's attention to that very rule, 8038. There are two prongs that need to be fulfilled in order for this to come in under that exception. One, that it sets out either the office's activities, that it was made while a law enforcement officer had the duty to do so, or three, that the factual findings come from a legally authorized investigation. Now, on top of proving that one of those things qualified, they have to prove that neither the source of the information nor other circumstances indicate a lack of trustworthiness. Now, I believe opposing counsel handed you a document. If I may direct your attention to the very bottom. It specifically says that you should contact the Midlands Department of Transportation Law Enforcement Division to confirm that all matches reflect the current database information. Now, before they can enter this under 8038, they have to lay the foundation that it meets those prongs. That foundation is not on the record. This is still hearsay.
May I respond, Your Honor? Opposing counsel already brought this up during pretrial matters, and a judge ruled that this document was made under, that the Department of Transportation has a duty to make this document, and that this document was made under that duty. And furthermore, that this seal reflects the seal of the great state of Midlands. It's already been properly authenticated, Your Honor, and it's not hearsay under Rule 8038, pursuant to the pretrial ruling.
Your Honor, may I be heard? That's a misstating of the rule pursuant to the orders on motions in limine. That's not what the court ruled. They ruled that the seal on this report is in fact the Great Seal of Midlands, indicating that it was in fact a public subdivision of the United States. However, they still have to meet 8038 by laying out this report in particular sets out the office's activities, or it was conducted by a law enforcement agent when they had a duty or obligation to do so.
May I respond, Your Honor? If I could direct your attention to the pretrial ruling, it's on page 2 of the motions in limine. It's the heading, the Great Seal of Midlands. At the end of that pretrial ruling, it says, the court also finds that the Midlands DOT, Department of Transportation, is required to maintain a database of current license plate data. Therefore, it meets the prongs of Rule 8038 because this pretrial ruling, the judge ruled that the Department of Transportation is required to make this documentation in accordance with their office's activities.
Your Honor, may I be heard?
Briefly.
Yes, Your Honor. So that's misstating once again the orders on motions in limine, which only states that the seal on this report is in fact the seal of Midlands. They haven't laid the foundation for 8038A. But in addition to whether or not this was a current database, we agree the Department of Transportation had to have a current database. But this report says that in order to verify its authenticity, you should check that database. They haven't met prong B as well.
Yes, sir.